emotions have always been explained to me as energetic motion, so emotion.
Mhm.
So maybe we'll start with the proper definition. Maybe that's just a layman's term understanding of emotion. But what is the scientifically accurate way to think about emotions?
I mean, to put it in sort of the most scientific terms, emotions are quite literally neuroelectrical impulses that create sensations in your body that then guide thinking and behaving. I think a really useful heuristic for people to really understand emotions, because I think sometimes, like, when we get into the science too much, it gets really abstract. And I'm very much committed to just a little interesting story when um, Harvard Business Review approached me to write the book. I really sort of had to give it some thought, like, did I want to do it? And then if so, what did I want? And I wanted really two things. I wanted Energy Rising to be beautiful, and I wanted it to be practical. My editor was like, that's sort of a strange combination, but let's see if we can pull it off. So I really want this to sort of like land in people's lives. So I think a great way to think about emotions are as the Google Maps of your life. So you have these sacred, quite literal neural electrical signals that are guiding you through your life. So it's like turn left at the next intersection and exit the relationship, or change the job, or start the business, or stay in the marriage, or don't stay in the marriage. So it's like we're getting all of this feedback through our nervous systems. And to be honest, I think a lot of us, we come to the intersection and, the Google emotional maps are going turn left, turn left. And what do? We turn right. We're like, ignore that. Now, you do that a couple of times in your life, a couple of times, even a month or a week. It's fine. But we put ourselves in chronic positions of pain when we totally reject this supremely intelligent neurologic guidance system, right? So instead of listening to this emotional energy, I'm acting almost totally against it. And then people love to say, we kind of talked a little bit about this off camera, is like people love to say emotions are so confusing. I don't think emotions are confusing at all. I think they're incredibly simple. And I think when we really start to understand them, we can live these real kind of satisfying and healed lives. If I am consistently ignoring basically information that my body is giving to me, the consequence is very logical. I feel exhausted. I feel burnt out. I feel numb. I feel bored. I feel depressed. I feel anxious. So there's this incredible homecoming, this real emotional ascension, this real emotional healing. I don't just mean that sort of metaphorically, I mean it kind of neurobiologically when we come back to this internal guidance system.